Good morning and welcome back to Backroads County. We had a phone call about 20 minutes ago. There's a couple of jobs lined up for us. I think one's cotton, one's corn, smaller style contracts. Our silage isn't ready yet. We've got a bit of tomatoes and some lettuce sorted out here. The lettuce doesn't seem to be producing as much as I was expecting, but I'm used to doing it in the bigger, in the standard ones, not the open air ones. Where we go? That's right. So we got one for corn with a truck. And the other one is for cotton, I think. Let's get this hitched up. There we go. Get this parked up out of the way for a second. The trailer doesn't look like it's working that well. The green showing through. Oh, wrong button there. Right, so where does the corn have to go to? Corn in 32 and straight to the cereal factory apparently. That's not too bad. See if that can get head down there. We're going to interfere with that truck. Nope, got through, that's good. And this harvester has to go to field 20. We'll probably drive that one down. It's only a small little field over here. That's why I want a little bit of a cheap contract. Right, let's get down there and we'll get them fired up. I want to try and do as much of these ones as I can. There's not a whole lot else going on, so I might do one after the other instead of hiring workers. And we're trying to buy ourselves some property and get some money saved up, so once we get that done we will be laughing. Alright, we'll see you down there. Alright, welcome back. This is heading up to field 32. Got the harvester parked up here, so I might just leave the truck. Got trees up along the back, so I guess we'll start along the back row. Get this beast unfolded. It's not too bad. This one does 40, 42 along the road, so it wasn't so painful. But I think we will run a couple of rows across the back here, just to make sure we stay clear of these trees and make it easy to turn around. Not sure, I haven't done corn for a long time, so we'll have to wait and see how much we get out of it. They made it super close to the trees. I'm trying to stay away from the machines as much as possible so the noise isn't too noisy and you can hear, but yeah, right there up against the edges of the trees. How big was this field? I can't remember. 21 hectares. The other one's only 5, so not too bad. The cotton one shouldn't take a, I mean, I'm not going to jinx myself now. I'll have issues and something will go wrong, but shouldn't be too long. But this isn't a bad harvest. I don't know how much it's going to hold. I don't think I've had this one before, but 20%, it's only at 2,500. At 12,000 litres. That's not too bad. I'm sure it's going to take lots of empties, but that's why we got the truck this time. We can use our truck, but I sort of figure I haven't been using all of the equipment. I'm like, well, we're going to be having repair costs on our own machinery when we got their stuff to use, and we're paying for it, so we may as well run that stuff into the ground instead. Had to get a new battery for the controller today. I'm a bit gutted. I got a new one, what month was it? May. Proper Xbox plug and play controller battery, whatever they're called, rechargeable with the USB-C. Last night I was playing it and it's like, your battery's low. Plugged it in. This morning, jumped on, battery's low. And I'm like, well, it's plugged in. Unplugged it and the controller turned off. Tried it on different cords, different USB outlets. Did not want to work. So luckily the local JB Hi-Fi had one in stock. Went up and grabbed that. The guy reckons my other one will be under warranty. So, instead of 1 year warranty on the sale form, so I don't really want my cash back, but it'd be cool just to get another battery as a spare, because if it only lasted, what's that, June, July, August, September, yeah, let's just say 6 months at a minimum, maximum. It's not the greatest. I've got this PC here that I haven't even started to play on yet. Like I really should fire up Farming Sim on PC, and there's plenty of other maps too, but I just love playing it on the console. I know there's not as many mods and not as many maps, but I like it. It's great. So yeah, I don't even think we're going to get a full run around this paddock before we have to empty it. Oh, there you go, look. Not charging yet. That's a bit of a bummer. Sorry about that. Just plugged it back in. I bumped the USB outlet. My bad. Hopefully we get up close to the truck before we need to refuel. I don't really need to do an edge around here. See, I don't know. See, if we had the money eventually, I'd probably... Where are we? See, I'd probably blend it into one. Just fill it in, have a nice big square field. Obviously once we had enough fields, but... Yeah, now that'll be cool. I think we'll do some corn, we'll try all different sorts of stuff. Mess it a little bit. Hopefully I don't get penalised for that when we go to sell it. I'll probably come back and clean that up just because I will. We're going to get close to end up right back there. Almost. %. So if we're not full when we get there, we're going to empty it anyway. I'll do another run across the back and then we'll just start on the far side going up and down. %. I'd parked there by accident, but it looks like it's going to be almost perfect where it's going to be empty or full at. That's just madness. You could not plan that any better, like honestly. Even if I tried, I wouldn't get it that right. A little bit further than it, but at least when I was on the far side of the field. Look at that. Boom. Boom. So by the looks of that, 10% completed. So that means, what's that? 10 loads in this? Not sure how much that trailer. Hey, where do these have to go to? This one has to go to cereal factory. Drag place. Obviously we're not driving there yet, but oh, it's down here. Okay, so most of the stuff's down this bottom corner. That's not too bad then. Hopefully we can empty into there a few times before we have to go and do the big trek. We'll take you around for the full lap and then we'll cut it out and come back when we get a bit more done. Saves it getting a little bit too boring and me jibber jabbering too much. But I'm pretty impressed with that. As you know, we've done a couple of runs, it'll clean itself up a little. But we will pop back once we get this corner. We'll finish up and be back with you very shortly. Alright, well I've just thrown a worker into our harvester. I figure this load's gonna fill it up enough so we can shoot off and empty it. Getting to the part where it's gonna start being a little bit different angles, so we may have to I might do another header, but he's only gonna do this one, probably 1 or 2 ups and downs before I get back, so we will go and drop this off at the cereal factory. I think it was, just double check that. Cereal factory, yes. Get this done, dropped off, and come back and take over. Trying to save as much money as we can right now, otherwise I'd have the cotton field going at the same time. Is there a road that gets us through here, or are we just going to be zigzagging through trees? But there's one that goes along the back here. This isn't a bad farm. Got a big cow pasture. That's pretty cool. Get down here and we'll hook a left. Go across to this cereal factory. Oh, lost it. At least we didn't hit the pole, that was the main thing. Have I gone too far down? Not sure. Still learning the map. Haven't been on all parts of it yet. Just sort of over the sides where we were and the fields that we've already done. Target on there still, so we should go to the right place. Once we start getting some money put away, it might be worthwhile to buy the land that all these production buildings are on. And then, 1, we've got extra storage, and 2, we can start buying the productions and furthering the game on a little bit. I really want to get the BGA, that would be super handy. Sell off our grass and stuff, that's what we'll have to check too by the end of this episode. We may have silage to get rid of. Where are we? Is this one, is it? Bloody trees. When was it? The end one. That one. Don't beep at me, boy. Alright, let's see. Doesn't make it easy to get machines in there for it. one contractor probably should have used the TLX. I didn't. There we go. Contract's 40% done. Animations on this, just the hydraulics, the bumping of each stage, dunk, 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 the door closing. Wicked. There's another bump, another one coming up. Boom, there you go. Oh, I reckon that's awesome. Alright, we'll get back up here, get some more corn loaded up, and we'll come back to you probably when the contract's finished, I'd say, if that's already that much done. See you soon. That was a bit weird, I was starting to freak out there. It says 94% full, but there's nothing in the bloody hopper at the top there, look, nothing comes out. A bit weird, not sure if, oh there you go, it comes out now, but nothing's filling up in the bottom, look. Anyway, we're on the last run, I'm not sure if we're going to make it all. This might fill up before we get to it. Hope not. Hope we can get it all finished in this. I don't know if it's all going to fit in the trailer, we may have to make a second run. But I'm just there, I was watching a few YouTubers before, Virtual Farmer and that, and they're all saying there's issues with the contracts not completing, and yeah, I'm just hoping this one does, because I don't want to go and buy corn or anything else, and I think we've got a cotton one, that stuff's expensive, so I don't really want to have to buy that and the contract. So yeah, we're just going to have to be careful, especially if we pick the bigger, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe the bigger ones are safer because there is excess. But this truck's chock-a-block full, so we're, see, I don't think it's going to take that much. How much has the truck got in at 51? It's only going to take about another 9,000 litres and we got 11. Might have to bring up the truck up here and finish it off. Probably have 2,000 or 3,000 litres left, I guess. Oh, you bugger. Where does this have to go to again? Cereal factory. We'll bring this over here. We'll have to throw some in. We might send the what can we do here? We'll get this guy heading to the cereal factory. We can't drive two at once. I want to go there. Sometimes if you move it like this, they it's there. Right, so that one's going to go down for us. We'll send this up to go and get the excess. What a mess around this is. Pain in the booty. Oh well. Hopefully there'll be a new patch update soon and they can fix it and then make more stuff that's a problem. Seems to be the way it is. I mean, I haven't done contracts for a long time, so I've been on less involved in no man's land, so this may have been an issue and I've just never known about it. So yeah, but it's doable. Especially if you're not relying on, if you're starting from scratch and every single cent counts severely. I mean, it sort of counts fast, but not crazy. Like if you're doing it on expert or where you're not getting a whole lot of cash, it would be super hard. But on normal, getting that little bit extra cash, I suppose, if you have to finish a contract off by buying some stuff, it's not so bad. But especially usually the payouts on the contract's pretty decent. Can't believe it, 3,000 litres is all it was. You never know, this might be the 3,000 litres we get to keep. Still got the contract on field 20. And we have plenty of hours in the day to get that done. It's only a small contract, so we might be able to pick up another one. Make some more cash. I know, I think we need about, I don't know, I want to try and buy that farmland behind us. I don't think they're going to sell it, so maybe we buy the plot next to us. We'll have to have a look, see what's there. Oh, whoa. I wonder if it's the map. This truck never slides out like that. It's doing the same thing the tractor is doing. Could be me, could be my driving. At least we're catching up to the truck so we can park this down there and come back and get the truck. Shortcut. It's a pretty nice map though. We can get the contract things sorted. I mean, we're not going to be relying on them much once we get our own land going anyway. It's going to be like if there's no harvest to do, we're going to have animals to look after, all sorts of stuff, just trying to build up the money to... I suppose it'd be like if you were going to a town starting from scratch. You go there and you work for people. Once you get the land, you start getting work, you're picking up contracts to help pay for the land until your land's good. And then once your land's good, you know, you can still pick up that work and get contractors to do it for you, take a little bit of a cut so you got a bit of bonus cash. But yeah, we'll just park this one here just in case we don't need that one. Turn the worker off. And get going a little bit faster. Yeah, hopefully this one will end that contract for us, because that would suck. I know buying the corn's not expensive anyway. Corn and wheat isn't a drama. The cotton one's got me a little bit worried though. I'll have to wait and see how that pans out for us. Whoa. That was a bit chaotic. That was definitely my issue, but it didn't. It was just flicking around everywhere. And you hit a bollard, wasn't like it was a rock. Need a crash counter. Bing. But yeah, I mean, there's a dairy there, so that'll be good. We can sell our milk once we get some cattle. I think I really want to try and get some chickens in, but I want to, so many things to do, really. I should just stop talking about it. Because until we get the cash and get some land, we don't know what we're going to do. Our neighbours might not want to sell just yet. They might want to sell in a year or 5 years, and we'll have to take on another plan. Look at another farm. Yeah, that was crazy. That wasn't even jackknifed. Right, we'll rest this down. Hopefully the contract completes. %90 complete. There's only 15,000 litres left, come on. No. No. Wow, that sucks. We've got 3,000 litres here. I don't think that's going to put us over the edge. %95% far out, so we're going to need to go and buy some corn. Alright, we will head up the shop and get back to you. Alright, so we just done a deal with our neighbours. Good people. They let us take about 10,000 litres of corn. And I told them I would keep bringing over lettuce. He said, I've given them that many lettuce and strawberries anyway. He said, you know, oh, that sucks. He's like, you've already given us that much lettuce and strawberries, mate. Just help yourself. So what we'll do is we'll head back down and hopefully this will be enough to get us over. Otherwise we will have to come back and get some more. But yeah, I mean, if we make any money out of this, I'll just drop an extra pallet or two off over there for the same value. I had a look in the shop and you can't buy pallets of corn. You can buy wheat and everything like that, but not corn. Not corn cobs, nothing. So that was lucky they had some. Holy crap, my bad. I'm really hoping that the cotton contract works out, because otherwise we'll be in trouble. I'll have to check in a minute, see if you can actually buy cotton. I think from now on, when our contracts finish, we'll try and salvage, if there is any extra, we'll try and make sure we keep some. Just in case this happens again. Fingers crossed, people. Oh. 8 grand extra, and we got 4,000 litres there, so only needed a tiny little bit. So what we'll do is we'll throw them a couple of pallets. What have we got? Hang on. Lettuce and strawberries. So if we just take over 3 pallets of lettuce or 2 pallets of lettuce and a couple of pallets of strawberries, that'll make us even. Good. Alright, let's get back over to the cotton contract. Alright, so what I've done is I've just switched this over to cotton. So at least if we fall short, we'll be good. The shop's also got a little forklift up here now that we can borrow. I was having a chat with them about the dramas we've been having, and he said they got this little twin pallet forklift that they can just have hanging around if we need it. It's pretty cool. Just does single pallets like that. Or it can handle double pallets like that. So that's pretty fancy. Not too bad. We can end this contract now. Oh, went past it. Now we got this one for 3 grand. I'm sort of really worried. There is a few others here now. We do have some excess soybeans from the last one, so we could take on some of them, but yeah, lost a little bit of money now. Right, so I've done a little bit of an edge around down the bottom here. And we will get into the cotton. Hopefully, with this one we can actually make some money out of it. Or at least just finish the contract. It's only 3 grand. I didn't realise how little it was. We will turn on the automatic drop. So that way it just pops them out the back and doesn't cause us any drama. And we will get at it. But at least down there with that open air garden, we've got the cotton. Tomorrow hopefully we'll have a couple of cotton pallets, and we can do it with soybeans too. So if that soybeans, corn and cotton, I think you can do down there sugar beet. So I think it might be safer just to stick with those contracts. Maybe you have a few pallets of them sitting around. Even just put them in our silo, so if stuff goes bad we can just go and pull from those resources to end the contract. And for now I think that's how we're going to work around it without cheating. And I can obviously get one of them Vital multi-fruit containers, and we could just go and buy all of our seed and everything cheaper instead of buy pallets and stuff. But I think doing it with an open air garden, it's still, you know, it's still growing. We're not cheating, and we're not getting anything for free. So that little deal we just had with the corn, that just saved our bacon, made us a few extra grand. And speaking of that, I might turn this off for a second. We're getting up around the 150,000 mark. Actually, I'll just let it go straight by itself. It should be fine. We'll have a look and see what land get. What's that? 126, 136. I'd love to buy that, but I don't think they're going to sell it to us yet. Need some little farmhouse on it. That's 202. Should we just save up and get this? We'll have to have a look in a minute. I wanted to try and keep the land around here though. 265, 219. This field's only a baby field, and that one's not really great either. But what's that? Looks like cow pen, chicken pen. I mean, it would be easy. It would be good. I think I just want a little bit of flat land, so 220, 126. How big's that? Doesn't say, does it? Be cool to know how many acres that is. Obviously on the Xbox it doesn't tell us that. Not sure if there's a button I can turn on to do that, but super cool to. I don't need all that. 250, 280. That's not too bad. That's huge. 45 grand, we could buy that little one. That's probably nice and flat. Maybe we'll go and have a look at that in a second. So we could buy that and buy that. Cheaper than this. And I think now that's better suited to us. And I just missed half a row, so we're going to have to grab that. But we'll get this done and pop back very shortly. Alright, we've got the last little bit just here to collect. And that little tiny piece over there that we missed. Oh, and that we're going to be getting everything we can, I tell you. We got one bale down there. And like a little bit, about half or something of one in here, so. Let's see how we go, I guess. A little bit more here. I was thinking about this farm next to us, but it looks just too much of a step up really. There's sheds, animals, silo. I don't need that, we just need flat land. And it's got solar panels over there, so it's going to be earning money. I mean, it's something that we could buy later on, but right now I just don't think it's the right step. Turn off. Ooh, unload unfinished bales. We've still got like 2,139 litres. How do we get that out? That's a bummer. See, there's stuff in there, but it's not coming out. I thought when you unloaded it, it just all come out. I guess this one's not going to complete either. Where's our little machine? There it is. Well, if this one doesn't complete, I'm just going to cancel it because it's only worth $3,000. Pain in the butt. Now where does this one need to go to? Johnson's Farmers Market. Tag. Got a bad feeling about this one because there's all that stuff still sitting in the back of the baler. Right, let's head down there. What's the contract saying it's at? 80%. I don't know. We might get lucky, but it's only worth $3,000. So it's like, plus the machinery fees out of it. So I don't know. I don't know. Just trying to make a living. Keep getting shafted, but it's going to cut through here if we can. Sort of a bit scared about taking on any more contracts now. It's like, do we just get some land and put in some more open air gardens and just sit back and wait? I suppose where's the fun in that? We've got our silage bales over there too. We can probably get rid of them today. That should be a pretty decent payout. Allow us to get some more land. I still do want to buy the property beside us, but at the same time I also want to try and buy some that's level, so we can put on some animals and things like that. Oh, just here, I think it's just back there. Over here. I guess they're probably meant to go beside it, maybe. Just push it. 56% transported. Oh, this one was probably the one that's not completed. And half of it's still sitting there in the baler. Come on, you bugger. Oh no. See? Damn it. I don't think you can buy... Can't buy pallets and big bags and all that of, like, cotton, can you? Oh no. Grass, hay, no cotton, silage. I don't think you can, but I'm just checking. Nope. So what do? Do we just end the contract with a $3,000 loss? Or do we just leave it active till tomorrow and hopefully we get enough cotton out of here to sell it? That's the question. I do not know. Okay, so all of our silage is ready to go. We can sell that. I know we have some spare soybeans and a little bit of corn left, so if there's any contracts that have got that, we could take that on and try that. I mean, we could try the bigger one. The bigger ones seem to fulfill, but the smaller ones don't. What's that? Soybeans, sunflowers. I don't think we've got any sunflowers left, but we can turn the garden on. I think we just do our silage. We'll sell that first. We'll get them loaded onto this trailer. Use the tractor for now. Why not? See if we can load them up by hand. Otherwise, we can always go and get a baler trailer. I wonder, can I bring that machine over to that Johnson's place? And will it suck it out of it? Is that worth a try? I mean, it's not letting us dump it on the field, so I'm not sure if it'll work, but get the contract done. Could do, maybe not. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go there, send it down to the farm place, which is about here, and see if it'll suck it out of it. Don't think it will. And it's not going to let that happen because it's not going to let that happen anyway. So yeah, it's got stuff in there, but it won't let me empty it. Left and right, nope. Left, nope. I might save the game, come back, and see if it lets me do it. See you shortly. Alright, so that didn't work, so I just cancelled the contract. There was one there for sunflowers, and this one here to cultivate field 32, which we've already done. We didn't cultivate it, we harvested it. So I figured this one's probably a bit more of a safer bet. And the other one that I took on was a bigger one. There's heaps in there when I turn the game back on, all these. But I figured I'd take the biggest one we had and see if that helps. And I know we've got about 10,000 litres of sunflowers there from the last time. I think we've done sunflowers twice and I kept some. I've also turned the gardens on to sunflowers. What did I do that? Sunflowers, and I think we still got tomatoes cranking out. Sunflowers and cotton, so I'm not really keen on doing another cotton one, so let's just switch that to soybeans. But we'll get this one in action. Do a couple of headers around the track while the worker's going up here for us. What's my truck doing there? No idea. We'll just park it over here for a minute and get it out of the way. Oh, that's right. I was going to get it down to field 45 and have a look at that. It's number 4, sorry. I'm going to go and do some market research and see if it's worthwhile us getting that. This is the truck and trailer. This is a nice property here. It's right next to the up here. This one. You buy it all though. It's a lot. All of that. 1.2 million. Right, so he's heading there. Let's get this harvester out. It's a weird shaped field. It's got a bit of forestry or something in the middle. That's going to be a manual one done by us. Good fun, good times. And for the size of it, there should be enough there for us to finish the contract, hopefully. We will see what we see. We're going to unfold that. Oop. Unfold the harvester. Oh, my help window's gone. I think by now I'd know what buttons to press, but it's just easier to see it in front of you. Alright, well that's ready to go. Let's go and make sure. Yep, there we go, perfect timing. a couple of runs along this back row. Good to go. And then yeah, because it's just a bit of a simple field, we can put the worker to use here. I know it's draining our money, but we don't have much choice at the moment. We're just trying to get some cash in to make up for them contracts we just missed out on. Okay, so this is field 4. Pretty small. Nice flat ground that we're looking for though. And then obviously there's the option to buy this whole area at a later stage. Nice big shed, service area. Any animals on it? Got a few animals on it. This one would have a hefty price tag too. Worth $440,000, so that's more. Okay, this is, I love this property, but I don't think they're going to give it to us. What's that for? What's that mean? I don't know what that is. Something's broken. Yeah, we could buy this for 440. Then we're going to have this included for 45. Maybe here we could have some chickens or the greenhouses or something. And then we just continue with our farming land here, and just merge across. I'm not sure. We're not going to be able to afford to buy that anytime soon. Or any of these ones that are all big open fields. That one's 440. That's 45 grand at the moment, you know, like this one here's 202. 164. See, that there is almost as much as all this. So the field price are a little bit out there, but I mean we could get this one and this one. Not sure. Field 11's 219. Just wanted to have a look, so I'm just tossing up what to do. I know we've got all that silage there. I've loaded all that up. That's ready to go. So yeah, once that's sold, we're going to have a bit more cash to play with as well. But I just, you know, we may buy that farmland behind us. I'll have a chat with them. Not sure if they're keen to sell it or lease it, so it's going to come down to what they think and say. But in reality, I know their son's trying to get them to move up with them. But whether they do or don't, that's up to them, you know. But for now, we're just going to harvest these sunflowers, hopefully get paid. Definitely going to get cash for the harvesting one, because there's nothing that can mess us up there. But we'll get stuck into this and get back to you very shortly. Hello and welcome back again. We've been at this one for a fair while. It's our third load, I think, out of the hopper. Where does this need to go to? Johnson's Farmers Market again. I think that was just down the back. We'll do that just to be safe, but I might take this load down, get rid of it, and while we're down there we'll grab those silage bales. I've got a trailer load full of them there. We'll get rid of them and we'll sell them off too. Make some extra cash. I've done 2 full runs around the whole property, and now we just got this one going back and forwards to try and get it done faster. So I'll get this, nope. But yeah, we'll head down here, we'll drop this off, sell a load of those silage bales because they're ready. Just had a look. I've I've got it stacked up pretty sketchy. Not gonna lie. But we'll get them down, get them sold, and we'll see what we can do. Because we've got to start getting some more land to make more cash, because we can't rely on these, especially the harvesting contracts. I mean, if this bigger one goes through, we'll just have to try and do the bigger ones. As much as I'd prefer to, you know, do the smaller ones and all of them. Just, yeah, can't risk it for the biscuit at the moment. Having bad feelings about this just not working. Contract is 40% complete. That's more than I expected actually. I thought it was a lot less than that. %31% transported, so we need to do, what's that, 369. Say, let's call it 12 loads off that field to make it work. Give this a quick spray down. She's looking rather festy. But yeah, pretty dodgy. Now where does silage go in this place? BGA maybe? BGA, sales of bale and silage, where's that one? At the top. BGA's just down here, we'll try it down here first. I'm not sure if it's going to work at the BGA because I think it's got to go into the hopper, doesn't it? $80,000 litres of silage. That's madness off that field. I didn't think we were going to get that much. The BGA this way or was it the other way? Yep, it's up here. I thought it was. Still learning my way around, getting lost. But this should be some pretty decent cash to go towards us getting some property, and in the next day or so we should be able to do it again. So now I'm not going to unload them all. I'll just unstrap a couple and see how this goes, because I think they have to go up there. No, just there will be fine. $2,000 a bale. Right, let's unstrap all these and try and get a little bit closer. It might take them off. It's not taking them off the trailer, but it will take them off the ground, so that should be okay. See if that one works there. Don't go too far. I think what we'll do, we'll strap them back down, move the trailer out. Myself in a bit of a jam here. These back wheels are just a bit too wide. Alright, so as long as they're on the ground there, they're going to pick them up. But if we can do this every 3 to 6 months, that's pretty decent money. We did spend, what did we spend? 10, 15 grand? Well, no, we spent about 8 grand, didn't we? Leasing the equipment, so Not even going to be able to tell how much we got because we've got to do it this way manually, but if we keep doing it well, we'll probably just end up getting that bale trailer. And we should be good to go. So between this and the contracts, I mean, just being able to do this once in winter is going to help us survive. And there's a whole nother trailer, not a whole trailer there, that must be full. There it is. Yep, that's full. There's no point in bringing any more back yet, and those two will sell hopefully once it needs them. Alright, I'm going to get back up there and take over from this worker, save us some cash, and we'll get back to you. See you soon. Okay, we are on the last run. I'm a little bit worried. We've got about 18,000 litres in the truck. Maybe 5 or 6 when this is done. Only said 83% complete. Yeah, so this one might not get completed till tomorrow when the sunflowers pop out of the garden out the front there, so not having a good run today. I thought the bigger one might be a safer bet, but it could turn out to be worse. We are about to find out, I guess. Yeah, got another 5,000, so what's that, another 23,000 litres? Hopefully that's enough. We'll get this unloaded and I'll just do a quick drive around the properties to make sure we got it all. We got to see on the map anyway, right? Where are we? Yeah. As it's all harvested, there's not any colours on it. So, I guess we're going to find out. Head down to drop it off. I think it's just straight ahead from where we are, basically. Down over there. Take a bit of a shortcut. Don't drive through the river or the dam, depending on where you're coming from to what people call it. Cut across field 13 just for good luck. Fingers crossed. I don't think we have many, or if any, sunflowers in our silo. Oop. Rolled it anyway. I've loaded up them silage bales. They're good to load up. We'll probably deliver them tomorrow. Gone down here's chock-a-block full, so might take a little while to empty itself out. And here we are. Let's go. $35 wage payment. It's a cheap month. Come on, come on. It's not gonna go. Yep, it's finished. And we got $12,000 extra. Wicked. So yeah, it seems the bigger fields work out. The smaller ones, not so much. Yeah, the tractor's all loaded up pretty dodgy there. But strawberries and stuff that we could just get them out tomorrow, take them down, sell some off. The trucker, oh, we've got to enter that contract, don't we? Collect. Just made it over 200. Wood. That's awesome. Yeah, over 200 grand now, so we can. I mean, we could buy that 120. We could put an offer in for that. It's only like 20 grand more, but there's no field on it. I'm starting to think less and less about that one for now. I'm sort of thinking maybe just grabbing this one and this one. You know what? Look, let's just buy that now. And buy that. That's what we're doing. Not going to think about it anymore. So we just bought that land. That's getting close to being done, and this one up here actually says ready to harvest, so that's not cool. But yeah, hopefully that tomorrow we'll harvest that one, and we should be good. Should be all done and dusted and sorted. And I think that's where we're going to leave it tonight. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm going to get something to drink, something to eat, and hit the hay. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see. And leave us a comment. Any questions, dramas, our Discord's in the description as well. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Good afternoon, my big nipples. Hello, and welcome back to my pawn store. Hopefully you're all going well. I like it in the booty, and no one likes to stop me.